Okay, I'm Meredith Dillon, and I am involved in I'm one of the fractivists in New York City who's fighting against hydrofracking in New York State. Hydrofracking is a method of gas drilling that has been going on for about 60 years, but they've developed this new way of doing it, which is horizontal drilling. It uses a lot of chemicals and a lot of water and sand to create little explosions about a mile down in the Marcellus Shale, and the explosions open up the shale and the sand goes into the cracks and hold it open. It's called a proppant, and then the gas comes flowing out of the cement casing tube that is coming up to the surface. The problem with it is that the chemicals are coming up with the gas. It's using 5 to 7 million gallons of water per well. They're talking about thousands of wells. So they're depleting the water supplies in the areas they're doing it. It's being done in 34 states in the United States. And as you know, there's a drought in Texas this year, and they're thinking that some of that drought could be because they've taken a lot of the water out of the rivers and streams and the aquifers in Texas. And it's poisoning the water supplies where this is happening. It's poisoning people's wells. It's getting into streams. They have no place to put this toxic mixture of chemicals and sludge that's coming out of the ground with the gas. So they're sending it to water treatment plants that have no way of treating this brew of toxic chemicals. There's a lot of radium in the shale, and so when they frack open the shale, they're releasing the radium, and that's also coming up with the gas. They want to put in a pipeline into New York City to bring this gas here. And with it is coming the radon, that is one of the byproducts of radium when it comes to the surface. And radon is the second most common cause of lung cancer in the country. So if this pipeline comes into New York, bringing this gas here, when you turn on your tap in New York City, there's very likely going to be radon in the tap coming into your air, and radon doesn't disperse, it'll stay in your home. The whole thing is crazy. One of the reasons why it's very difficult to trust the gas and oil industry is because when people raise these concerns, rather than saying, okay, we understand your concerns, let's do a study on this and we'll pay for it, they say, it's not our fault. We didn't cause your well your faucet to explode. There's no methane migration. There's no toxins in the water. How do you know it wasn't there before? So it's very, very difficult to prove anything. They make sure that they're not going to be responsible.